Now, Komalpreet, Kaur and I will be giving a brief speech on Sandeep Singh's loss and how we can move forward.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
God is an ocean, and our souls are droplets of water. The water droplet is separated from the ocean. The droplets come on land in the form of rain. We are like those rain droplets. We have been separated from God and have been born in this world. The dignity of the rain droplet lies in merging back with the ocean. Just like us, we are those rain droplets, and the main purpose of our life is to merge back with God, to be one with Vaheguru. This is determined by the life one lives. Gurbani says, Satgur na seve, murakhand gawara, fir oe kitthon payen mokh dwara, mar jamme, fir ave, jamdar chota khavaniya. The blind and ignorant fools do not serve the true Guru. How will they find the gate of salvation? They die over and over again, only to be reborn over and over again. They are struck down at death's door. But Deputy Dhaliwal served until he no longer could. Sandeep Singh Dhaliwal's life was devoted to Seva, selfless service. He served humanity and the Supreme Creator. Needless to say, the rain has merged back with the ocean.
The loss of Sandeep Singh has affected each and every one of us. Sandeep Singh once said, if one American hurts, everybody hurts. Little did he know we would be describing the hurt we feel now that we have lost a brave and strong soul. We all wonder why him? Why Sandeep Singh, an honest and hardworking man, taken from us? To this, we must look at what Guru says. Kabir Sant Moe Gya Roye Jo Apne Kar Jaye. Kabir, why cry at the death of a saint? He is just going back to his home. Death unites holy persons with God. So we should all not be afraid of death. Rather, we should lead an honest life, humble life, and remember God. From Sandeep Singh's death, we should learn to lead a meaningful life.
Sikhism was founded on the basis of selflessly serving. We together as a community are falling behind. Sandeep Singh had successful businesses before he became a police officer. His motivation behind policing was to represent Sikhs. He stood up and volunteered himself, while the rest of the Sangat sat and watched. He did not have to volunteer himself, but he did, because from Sikhi we learn, Seva Surat Shabd Chitlai. Center your awareness on selfless service and focus your consciousness on the word of the Shabd. A Sikh has to make a concerted effort to seek opportunities to perform Seva or selfless service. One has to focus their mind on this duty so that the opportunities of this life are not wasted. And that is exactly what Sandeep Singh's life embodied.
We must all learn from Sandeep Singh in his devotion to Seva. He was actively involved in many community service projects across the world. He traveled to Puerto Rico to help those affected by Hurricane Maria, organized relief efforts to aid those who were impacted by Hurricane Harvey in Texas, and even went to India during the Punjab droughts and distributed water to the villagers. These were just a few examples of the Seva Sandeep Singh contributed to the world. The awareness he brought to the Sikh community and his countless hours of service should be an example to us of the Sikh path we should follow. We can all do Seva. It does not have to be at the magnitude of Sandeep Singh's contributions. Any act one performs with no thought of recognition or reward is Seva. The best way to honor Deputy Dhaliwal's legacy is to try and do some Seva. So it is on us as a Sangat to take action.
You may have heard of Degh Community Kitchen, a non-profit organization that provides free meals to those in need. Degh was inspired after some of the Seattle youth went to Texas during Hurricane Harvey and witnessed Deputy Dhaliwal going out into the world and doing Seva, bringing about change into the world and being the humble humanitarian we all should be. There are so many local organizations that we can all join to continue Seva, that the Gurus told us to practice and that Sandeep Singh demonstrated to us. His life work has paved the path for us as Sikhs to actually contribute to the world. So let's take a moment to think of all the things that we have done to change the world. For most of us, it's nothing. Now is the time to change that. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. You have all heard about what Sandeep Singh has done throughout his lifetime, and it is your choice whether or not you act on this. but as Sikhs, we should. So let us all, the Sikh Sangat of Seattle, join together, hand in hand, and try to bring Seva into every aspect of our lives, as Deputy Sandeep Singh Dhaliwal did. Sandeep Singh's passing was unforeseen, but he will never be forgotten and has a place in all of our hearts. Kabir, jab tu aiye, jagat mein jag hasse, tu roye. Par aisi karni kar chalo pyare, tu hasse, jag roye. Bhagat Kabir ji writes, when you came into this world, the world laughed in joy while you cried. But live such a life that when you leave this world, you will be laughing and the world will be crying. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. And now we will have Amandeep Singh from Degh making a special announcement.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਏ ਹੋ ਸੰਦੀਪ ਭਾਜੀ ਦੇ ਚੇਤੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਅਮਨਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਕਾਗਿਆ, ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀਰ ਗੁਰਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੰਧੂ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਦੇਖ ਤੇ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਕਿਚਨ ਦੇ। Thank you everyone who's coming here today and is taking their time to be here. We had some really great speeches, great speakers, and everyone involved to make this a great honorary event for Sandeep Dhaliwal. Again, my name is Amandeep Singh and my brother here is Gurpal Singh Sandhu. We've just heard a lot about Paji's impact. He had daily representing Sikhi in his community, being a great sheriff in his area and helping anyone that needed. He had a great passion for proudly standing by his fellow officers and first responders. This is something we saw from Sandeep's involvement, as we heard at League City in Texas during the hurricane, coordinating supplies, getting the help and the construction work together. To help the homes of the first responders during the hurricane. I would like to note also these type of qualities are not just something that Sandeep represents alone. We're very fortunate to live in a country where there are many others like him that put their lives at risk, serving the community and all of us. Sadly, just a few days ago, we had another deputy in the line of service from El Dorado County Sheriff's. Deputy Brian Ishmael was shot and killed after responding to an incident a few days ago. So let's always make sure we're very thankful to the service out there, these individuals who are out there protecting us. As we gather here today, it's amazing to see the worldwide recognition and honor given to Sandeep Bhadi. We've seen this since his passing, and this is all due to his great deeds he's done. An amazing job of spreading so much awareness around Sikhi. He has accomplished something so large in such a small time. A lot of people could not do this in 100 years. However, if you had a chance to know Sandeep Bhadi, he didn't do all this work and Seva knowing that he's going to get all of this media attention and support after his death. Not his focus at all. He was just a very simple person, practice simple deeds, being a good person, doing his part to be both an American and a Sikh. He was a great family member and doing the right thing. Sandeep Bhadi बहुत ही simple बंदा सीगा, सेवा भी बहुत दिल नाल करने वाला सीगा। छोटे टाइम ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਾਜੀ ਨੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਦੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਔਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਚ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸੇਵਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ। ਭਾਜੀ ਕੋਲ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਹੀ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। As has been noted before, a few of us individuals had an opportunity to personally meet Sandeep Bhadi. In the few days that we got to meet him and help Sandeep Bhadi in Houston during the flooding, he left a pretty big impact on a few of us. It was his very simple nature, his daily commitment to helping others, and being able to humbly represent Sikhi proudly in his community. That was very impressive to us. He didn't give us any speech, he didn't give us any discussion, simply we were just looking at his energy in his life. It was very contagious to see this. Degh Community Kitchen was inspired by our interactions with Sandeep Bhadi. Shortly after returning to Seattle, a few members from the Sangat of us got together and we're like, well, we should do something. What's the best way we can start doing Seva in our community? The things that we learned from Sandeep Bhadi in a few short days, they became the underlying foundation of our passion and became our mission goals for Degh Community Kitchen.